I don't have anything from meetings to report on. I think it's been said well by everyone else already, but thank you all for taking the time to vote, do your civic duty, and come out and hear us candidates and decide on issues. I think it's, when you look at it from a 10,000-foot level, and again, I've said this many times before, but local government is not the government that you see on cable news channels. And part of the reason is because it's here serving locally. It's not really political. It's pragmatic, and you'll figure it out pretty quick. If you want to be a politician on the local level, you're going to have issues hit you nearly every day that just need the best solution to a problem. Not the most political one. And so we got a great example of how that's not happening at the highest levels of government. But anytime you want to get involved in the local level of government, I think it's very worthy. So I appreciate everybody serving on our boards, our committees, and running for council. I did take note of going to a neighboring city in the county too a few days ago, and it did just feel different. I think we do a good job here of keeping our election season respectful and trying to just have a discussion on the issues rather than maybe personal issues that seem to seize the day in politics. Before he leaves the building, someone walked in and I'm going to ask him up. That's why I was stalling a little bit before he leaves. Councilman Scoubes, please come in the council chambers. You're welcome here. Come up to the microphone, please. Yeah.
Robin doing out there?
Yeah, Robin, you too. Yeah, come on, Robin. So you got her done. You voted.
We voted.
Okay. Well, this is an example of maybe what I'm trying to get at too is elections being important, but important especially for when you look at who protects your freedom to do this. General Scoubes is a decorated military servant of our public, and any time I get a chance to embarrass him on television, I want to do it. But tell us, Councilman Scoubes.
Who did you vote for?
Yeah, don't tell us that, Stacy. Don't do that. But
Vaughn, I was kidding.
Vaughn's like, thank you. But tell us why it's important to you, Councilman Scoubes.
To vote?
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
Why it's important to vote?
Yeah.
Oh, good grief. I would say this election probably is more important than the next series of elections in a couple years. In a couple of years, we have the opportunity to vote for president, for senators, for representatives, different things like that, as well as other members of the council at that point will be up for election or re-election or whatever the case may be. But it's these elections where it's pure municipal votes, pure municipal actions that we're looking for is where it really makes a difference. The mayor and council certainly know this, city staff, for the citizens here and watching. It's where, well, it's often said that's where the rubber meets the road. The mayor and the council make the decisions that affect our lives very directly. The lives of our neighbors, the development that takes place, the businesses that come to town, and so it's really these elections that shape the people that sit in these seats to make those decisions, which is why it's so important. Now that's not to overlook the fact that voting for president, regardless whether you live in a red state or blue state, and you think that your vote doesn't count because of the predominant majority in whichever state that you live in, your vote still is counted and still does count and does matter. Regardless of how you vote, it's the fact that you're participating in the electoral process, you're participating in this decision-making process that we have as citizens. I've been fortunate to be in at least 19 different countries around the world, and most of those countries do not have the opportunity to have fair and honest elections. And the people that live in those countries don't know it in many cases, but they don't know that they don't have, well, they know they don't have the opportunity to vote, but they don't know what a blessing and what a benefit it is to their lives once they do finally have that opportunity to vote. And so wherever you lean politically, It's important to make sure that you cast your ballot, cast your vote, especially for the municipal elections, but most definitely for state and for federal, because it's part of the process. And that's what makes us as Americans great, is that we get to be part of the process. We get to make those decisions. And however you feel that elections come out, and whether you think they align with you or don't, the elected officials, that is, you have the opportunity in another 2 years to cast another ballot and to make that change and make that decision. And if after voting things don't go the way that you would like to see them go, then there are seats up here that you can run for to make a difference locally. There are seats at the state level, and there are seats at the federal level that, regardless, can be filled with you or any of us as American citizens, and that's the best part of the process, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
was just off the cuff.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I know. Any other questions for Councilman Scoubes?
It's like some kind of politician or
Yeah.
something. It's like he's done this before.
Good. Well, we just saw you walking by to vote, and we'll let you get back to your bride, but we want to acknowledge and thank you for your service to Spanish Fork. Thank you for your service to our state, and thank you for your service to our country. You mean a lot to a lot of people, and so we always appreciate the chance to grill you a little bit and have you say something.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity. We just want to take the opportunity, my wife and I, just to be able to vote in person. Sometimes by mail, you get into a routine and you just drop it and forget it. And sometimes it's just nice to be able to take part of the process very literally and walk in, talk with neighbors. Right now, if anyone's looking, they're open till 8 and there are no lines. We walked right in. But it's nice to be able to take part of the process very personally, and so nice to do that. Sorry to interrupt. Wonderful to see so many friendly faces. Love y'all. Appreciate your work, and again, thank you for the time here.
Thanks,
Good
Keir.
to see
Thanks,
you.
Keir.
Thanks, Keir.
I think Keir's good. You should meet Robin sometime. She's the real glue of that couple, so we appreciate it.